need to do that.
I do.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Go ahead.
Wandavision, 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 Wandavision. Hey everybody, it's Chloe Baggins.
And I am Bushido.
Bushido?
Yes! Bushido. That's Mr. Bushido to all of you. Flourish! Flourish! Flourish!
Oh!
Welcome back. Today is episode 2 of WandaVision. Getting further and further into the mystery of this entire show.
Yeah.
Step by step, without giving away too much. It is both intriguing and frustrating all at the same time.
So we jumped into the 1960s with the Bewitched style.
Yeah, now we're getting some Bewitched action. First it was Dick Van Dyke action. Now it's Bewitched action. That's pretty cool. Even the intro.
Bewitched Van Dyke?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
You know, I feel like it's not revealing too much. There's just a little bit more hints and nods here and there. I think that the one or the two big glaring, I'm going to call them a glitch in the Matrix, because I feel like, again, I still feel this is like a simulation that Wanda has made for herself.
I don't think she's made it for herself anymore.
That's another thing too. I'll take that back. I feel like someone is manipulating her powers and she's stuck in this simulation made from her own powers.
So let's start with the first revelation.
First revelation was the little toy helicopter that fell into the bush. And if you notice, it is in Iron Man colors. Some gold and some of that hot rod red that he wanted in part 1. And also had a little symbol on the front of the helicopter for sword.
What sword?
And those who don't know what sword is, it is like the companion organization to S.H.I.E.L.D., founded by Nick Fury himself. Yeah.
Although, so if that was sword, what does sword stand for?
Good question. That I do not have on mine. I couldn't tell you what S.H.I.E.L.D. stands for. The damn thing is so long.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you either.
But it is another,
I did like the nod to the Iron Man. It was Iron Man red for sure, and yellow. So
the other big glitch in the Matrix was when they cut to the commercial break within the simulation.
The watch
had that snooty looking man. Oh, this gentleman's two must-have accessories. His lady, and then his watch. And the watch was made by Strucker. And if you doesn't know who Strucker is, that's Baron von Strucker, who the Avengers had raided his compound in Age of Ultron. He's the one that first exposed Wanda and Pietro, her brother, Quicksilver, to the effects of the Infinity Stone.
Did you notice in the watch it also said Hydra?
Hydra.
Hydra. I know, I just lost my nerd cred right there.
Yeah.
Hydra.
So it's like there's Strucker, there's Hydra, and there's also this man trying to communicate to her.
Wanda, who's doing this?
Yeah, it's like
through the radio.
And I'm trying to listen to whose voice is that?
It doesn't sound like anybody.
Anybody we've heard. I'm like, is that Falcon?
Is it Falcon?
I was like, no, that's not Falcon.
It's not Nick Fury.
Oh no, you'd know if it was Samuel L. Jackson for sure if that was him.
Yeah.
So those were like whoa moments for me. I'm like, and I'm trying to pay attention like every little thing they're doing and saying, because you never know, it's going to be like kind of a nod to something else later on in a future episode.
That's why I was kind of like looking at the number on their house.
Yeah, 2800.
Like, what does that have to
Does that stand for anything?
Yeah.
And
I'm curious to know though, what was the beekeeper? What was that?
Yeah, at the very end, she's like, no.
Well, he's climbing through this this manhole that's out of the street. And
he's got like a beekeeper suit on. There's bees around him.
What does he have to do with anything? And she doesn't like that outcome, so she says no, and it rewinds
to the moment where she's like, "Oh, and also,
is this happening? Is she
because
pregnant?
she's all of a sudden pregnant after putting on a magic show."
Yeah. And then it turns into color, and wow, it was pretty magical, and it happened right before her eyes. So it's pretty exciting to see, and I think based off of what I could tell from the trailers and from one of our reaction videos, is they're going through the decades. So I think this next one's going to be very Brady Bunch style.
Yeah, because like the first one was Dick Van Dyke inspired, and that sitcom took place in the 50s, was filmed in the 50s, and then Bewitched, which was the second one inspired by, is in the 60s. So I feel like they're going to be jumping decade by decade by decade, and as they go in decade, hence the colors coming in now, and who knows what sitcom the third episode is going to be inspired by.
Absolutely.
That's really cool. But I got to give it to who stole the show in this episode was Paul Bettany. What a departure from what we're used to seeing him as Vision. Like, kind of like that straight man, just kind of stoic, very serious.
His hair was all...
Yeah, well, who knew that his one weakness was a piece of gum?
He was acting drunk.
Yeah, like a good 5 points over the state limit.
But
he was a lot of fun. It was really cool to see his character just as, acting in a way that we've never seen him act before. That was a lot of fun.
For Vision.
For Vision himself. I mean, Wanda's still being Wanda. She's so concerned about fitting in with her neighbors and getting along with everybody. And
well, I think she just doesn't want to cause too much attention because she just wants to live a normal life with Vision.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of why she doesn't want to stir up any pots, and why she's working so hard to fit in, to be normal, as she said. But what is normal? Everyone in that neighborhood seems kind of weird to begin with.
Oh man, especially that lady, the cul-de-sac queen bullshit. Dottie. Oh god.
And then she crushed a glass in her hand and started
bleeding. The blood was red. There's a huge significance with red in here, and so we'll soon find that out. But did you guys notice that Scarlet Witch was wearing red? Yeah, it's like she's slowly gonna get to her, final suit.
But red and yellow seems to be very common in the theme. Did you notice that? Because Paul Bettany's character was wearing, Vision was wearing yellow.
And I forgot to mention this in our episode 1 review, was that he has the Infinity Stone still stuck in his forehead. And we all know what happened to that stone at the end of Infinity War. So it's like, that's like a paradox. Like, it's not possible, but we're seeing it at this point in the timeline. So it's got to be her powers wanting to go back to the way that it was. Showing Vision in the form that she fell in love with him. That's my take on it. Because there's no way that Infinity Stone is real. There's no way. There can't be.
Again.
I can't do it. That was like purely reactive.
So, can you demonstrate for us how the ladies in the cul-de-sac were like?
Oh my god, snooty, yuppie, just annoying. Yes! Oh, Wanda! Oh my god. Like, jeez. I don't know, Wanda just doesn't want to how she takes that, but yeah. Oh, jeez.
That was bad. So, what did you guys think of episode 2 of WandaVision?
Yeah, I still don't know what to make of it. There's not enough clues to make a proper prediction of where the show's going and what the big secret is.
So, you rated episode 1 a 7.
Mm-hmm.
I rated episode 1 a 6.
Mm-hmm.
What would you rate episode 2?
I'm going to go with a 7 again.
Okay.
Yeah.
How come?
7 out of 10 Baggins is for me.
Why 7? What did you not like?
It's still too short for my taste. It's like, we got 5, 6 extra minutes?
7.
7 extra minutes, but it's like, I'm taking it as a good thing that's making me frustrated. You want to be invested in the story already at this point in the game. You already... at episode 2 and you're already trying to like figure out where is this going, it's doing its job. It's very effective storyline in my opinion. It's just I wanted more. But the highlight for me is Paul Bettany. He really stole the episode. It was so cool to see Vision just kind of
flourish.
Flourish. Oh man, hilarious. I enjoyed it. But 7 for me. 7 out of 10 Baggins.
Okay. You? I thought this was an 8. I really liked Bewitched. I love 60s clothing, and so for those of you that didn't know, I have a fashion degree. Oh,
I'm Baggins, fashion degree.
No, but I'm really interested in costume design, and that's part of the reason why, is because I really loved like the costumes and things that like characters wear in movies, video games, stuff like that. So anyway, I think this is an 8.
That's cool.
I liked the costumes. I really liked the humor in this one was a little bit more my speed. I think your side comments and your mimicking of the
oh man,
it was really fun. I really like the intro.
The animated intro.
The animated
just
was
like
super
Bewitched.
cute, just like Bewitched.
Just like the Bewitched intro, very cool.
I really love Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, she I mean, their chemistry again.
Yes,
just...
and that was the thing and that was my last thing that I wanted to talk about is Vision and Wanda are they're fantastic together.
Mm-hmm.
And even when
Can't
you
deny
see
it.
Elizabeth and Paul in interviews together, you can tell they genuinely like working together. It's not a sexual attraction, but they have a mutual respect and friendship for each other. So they work well together on screen. And so I'm really excited to see where this is going, and I cannot wait till next Friday.
Yeah. And also, if I forgot to mention this in our first episode 1 review, was that if you take a look at the image they use for, like, when you click on Disney Plus, you bring up the Wandavision screen where you can choose the episodes and the subtitles, whatever. The televisions overlap on their bodies. You'll see Vision, it shows him in his Avengers suit, right? Like his normal armored robot suit. But if you look at Wanda, you see a new superhero suit underneath.
And it's just right here.
And it's not her, like, her bustier coat look from Infinity War and Endgame. It's a new suit, and I think they're hinting at her finally having the full-blown Scarlet Witch appearance. So that's really cool. I saw that the mom, like, oh, that's a new suit. They're hinting at it. I can't wait to see it.
Anyway, tell us what you guys think about episode 2 of WandaVision. I'm just so excited that it's out.
Yeah, I really can't wait to see where the series goes. This is really cool.
I feel like 8 or 10 episodes isn't going to be enough. And then, oh God, I missed this universe so much.
I know, me too.
So much. So, with that being said, make sure to like us, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and leave a comment down below and tell us what you guys think, where you think this is going.
Yeah.
What you're hoping to see in the next couple of episodes.
Yeah, let's deliberate, because this is such an original way to continue their story, just Wanda's and Vision's. Whether Vision's really alive or it's all in her head, in her little happy Matrix land, it's really cool that they're going about it this way to tell their story. Yeah,
I agree.
They want the fans to start talking like this. So if all the fans are talking like we are, the series has already done its job.
Absolutely. So give a shout out to the Bushido.
Flourish.
And the Baggins. And as always,
be good to yourself and those around you. Stay safe, stay healthy, do your damnedest at finding happiness, and no matter what, be excellent to each other.
And Wakanda forever.
And ever.
Wandavision, 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 Wandavision.
I'm not going to sing.
I will.